Hello everyone, Frankie Day from Frankie Day Models. Okay guys, I have for you video number 2 on the Airfix 1/72 scale. New tooling, Bristol Blenheim bomber. This is the final reveal for my kit number 1 entry for Mr. Martin Lamonts Bomber Command group build. And as opposed to the last video number 1 on the Martin Baltimore bomber or Maryland bomber, it can't be used because it never did participate in Bomber Command. It did other roles other than that. So in its place, before we get started with the final reveal of the Blenheim bomber, I went down there to Smitty's. I got another one of these in my stash. I don't know where it's at in my stash pile, but it's buried there somewhere with all my models I have. I went and got me a dam buster, a 1/72 scale Airfix special dam buster, and so that's going to be the substitute for the Martin Maryland bomber. Okay, make it back to yours truly again, and so that's what's going to be for the substitute for the Maryland bomber. Okay. Now this aircraft is old Negros, all black, and it's a night bomber, and it went together very, very well. And the paint scheme on it was given a wash in the end. And what I did, I painted it black. After the black was done, I toned it down by using gray. Went back over again with the black again and give it a coat of wash. And no fit issues at all. The only thing that gave me a little bit of a problem, I think everybody who's built this kit probably agree with me, is the trailing edge of the wings. When it goes up, when it mates up against the wing rid of the fuselage, it kind of presents like a little gap, so you got to use filler right there. And also on top behind the fuselage, you use a little bit of filler right there. In other words, after that, it goes very well. Had no problem with the engine cowlings. Just make sure they're all clean. When you guys clean all your parts very, very well. They fit very, very nice and precise and exact. And no filler. And no muss, no fuss. Okay. Get that out of the way. So we're going to come over here behind old Frankie Day. We're going to zoom in on the stills, and I will discuss the final reveal. Okay, here we go. Okay guys, there she is sitting on the board. It's all been painted, masked off all this. All the paint, that was a treat doing that. This thing's small. This thing is really, really small. Not too much to a Bristol Blenheim bomber. And I've got another version of this. It's a long nose version. And I think with a long nose version, they added the Bombay to it, the internal Bombay. That's when Bristol aircraft companies put in Bombays and Blenheim bombers, because they changed them. This is the original prototype early Blenheim, and as further reports from the air crews how much better they can make the airplane a lot more efficient if they just go ahead and make the nose longer. That way you have a bombardier section, a navigator, and a bomb bay, instead of having bombs external. Okay, there she is right here on the starboard side. There she is, starboard side, looking aft. That's the only wing walk there is on here, guys. That's it. 3-man crew. You get the pilot, the radio man, and navigator. They go forward here, so imagine this trices up this way, and they get in this way. And right here, this guy goes to a hatch. When he goes down below, he crawls underneath here and sticks up here. So imagine during bailout procedures, this thing, to get out, he probably has to exit the same way he got in. The weathering on this thing was very subtle. I used washes on it, using whitewash. And that's why I say, guys, I don't want to use old primer on there. By using the primer, it'll cover up all the panel lines, and I can't use the wash. So by doing that, it just more or less made the washes more effective. There she was looking at. So you can see how the washers pop out right here? See them pop out of the wings? Around the cowling areas? These are very, very subtle. And you add primer on there, it'll cover those panel lines up. It'd be all difficult to represent the panel lines. There she is looking starboard. And I lowered the flaps on this thing. And there she is looking starboard right there. Almost, in a way, it looks like a bow fighter. Now I've got the bow fighter at 1/72 scale, the new tooling kit, and the old tooling kit. I compared them both. The comparison in the new tooling kit, whew, man, was the old tooling kit way off. There's a close-up up there of the fuselage looking forward. And backed off a tad, same pose, just backed off the camera a little bit. That black went on there very soft. I love making finishes on these things. I make sure the plastic and everything is prepared perfectly before I start labeling the paint. And this is a very beautiful little airplane. It's the first time I think I ever built a Blenheim before. Now I built the Beaufort bomber. Now the Beaufort looks pretty similar to this, except on the underbelly it's like that of the Hampton bomber, tadpole, flying suitcase. And bronze around the cowling rings. And I just barely tacked the cowl rings on here. I did it intentionally to simulate cowling covers that could be removed. They look like it could be removed right there. Another close-up view of it. This is a very clean little airplane, guys. Very clean little airplane. I enjoyed this thing. There I am, happy next, my little trophy. And we'll take the camera and zoom out to yours truly here. And we'll finish up the video. Okay, here I am, fellas. Alrighty. Now, I've got the Lancaster right here. This is ready to be painted. This is the Revell one. Cockpit comes off, just messing around with it, see how it fits. Actually, it fits really good. It fits pretty excellent. And there she is right there. And the Bombay doors, they open. They open and the landing gear retracts, just like a real one does. And this is the old tooling Lancaster. This is a nice, there's a little few inaccuracies in it though, but at the time, fellas, that's all we had. That's all was available in the Airfix 1/72 scale one. Other fine tooling Lancaster kits were never even on the drawing board back in those days. There was a need to fill the bill for the Lancaster bomber and Revell on the domestic side. Decided to produce one. Started out with a dam buster, then they made the Mark I bomber. And it's not bad, guys. It's a not bad look of Lancaster bomber. It's the landing gear is very inaccurate in a lot of respects, though. But other than that, it was made to be functional. It was made to be functional to play around with. And so I made this thing functional a bit just for nostalgia purposes. But this is my second entry for Mr. Martin Lamonts Bomber Command group build. And my third is going to be Sir Guy Penrose Gibson's special dam buster. And a skipping bomb. The artwork of this kit is just breathtaking. It really looks real. Airfix has really came a long ways, guys. They really have. They're one hell of a company now, and they always were the cat's meow on the other side of the pond in the United States of America when they first came out back in the very, very early beginning 1960s. And they were very, very most welcomed. Okay. Here's what I'm going to be doing, guys. I finished up the Blenheim. Done. This Lancaster you just got done viewing is ready for painting. Now, next I'm working on the dam buster. I'll post some stuff on that. I want to get the dam buster prepared and ready for painting. Construction wise, I've already got the Revell old tooling Lancaster. She's all ready, as I mentioned earlier a while ago, ready for painting. Then I'm going to hop on the Hudson. I want to get her all constructed, ready for painting. Then all it is back-to-back painting airplanes. Final reveal and all the three of them. And that completes my 4 entries for Mr. Martin Lamonts' beautiful, great bomber command group build. You get the 31st this month and it's kaput. And so I know I'll have these done on the 30th before this month's over with. And so I got all my paints. I went and bought a whole load of humble paints right here I got. And I got all kinds of paint here. And I'm going to start using different types of light earth and greens for the camouflage. And it's going to be fun. I'm really having a joyous time. I really am, guys. I really enjoying being back on plastic. I got the Blenheim all knocked out and get the Lancasters all knocked out and get the Hudson all knocked out, and that'd be it. And then old Frankie Day's going to jump on something else. And believe you me, I got a lot to jump out with. Yeah, Lord, boy, I got a lot of stuff. Made for the living, and it's made for me. Okay, guys, that's about all it's shaking. So next video is coming up. There's going to be probably an update on the dam buster, on the Airfix kit. And I have stills on that. And it'll be discussed as we all together review the construction of the Airfix 1/72 scale dam buster. Now I built one of these before. Now this, incidentally, this is going to be my second build. This will come out a lot better than the other one did. And the other one came out pretty satisfactory, but this one come out better. And so this is going to be a top dog of the Bomber Command, and I'm enjoying myself. I want you guys to enjoy yourself too. Okay, it's time for Frankie Day to sign off right now for Frankie Day models, and everything's fine over here in the Day household, and I'm gonna start turning to in the Dam Buster while this video is uploading. And like I always say, fellas, you know, make mama happy. You gotta make her happy and tell her you love her and you take care of her. Take care of your children, your babies, yourself. Spend wisely. Drive, stay focused while you're driving. And build strong, build all day long. Because right now it's fall coming in. It's already fall. And the weather will become chilly real soon. And guess what happens after that? Snow. Then you'll be bogged down for about 4 months building models. What a beautiful way to enjoy winter. So I got the Portland steamer coming up. I'm probably hopping on the Norski Love. Get her shaking a little bit more. I got a lot of stuff, guys. I got a lot of things need to be finished up on. A lot of things I just like to start and get done, you know, and just have fun. Okay, this video may be in 2 parts. I really don't know. I could have sworn that twice already when I uploaded 2 videos from the past. It would be probably 2 parts, but they actually summed down to 1 part, so we'll see how this one pans through. Okay, guys, this is Frankie Day for Frankie Day Models. Signing off. Like I said before, make mama happy, take care of yourselves. And please stay posted for an update on the Dam Buster by Airfix. I should have that shaken for you probably by, oh Lord have mercy, what is, by Sunday. Sunday would be an excellent day to have a video. That'll be on the Airfix Dam Buster. Okay, I'm out of here, guys. Frankie Day signing off. Got the build, got the upload. Bye, boys. Take care, gentlemen. Take care of yourself, fellas. God bless you, boys.